This is CC12 News, top stories of the day. Real estate in Kitchener is on a hot rise. Downtown Kitchener 6.0 is welcoming a new urban village. Waterloo Region is on the look for more blood donors. This and much more right now.
Good morning and welcome to CC12 News.
This week in local news, a Toronto-based real estate firm has purchased 7 commercial buildings in downtown Kitchener. Europro Real Estate now owns 40% of all office space in downtown Kitchener. The 7 purchased properties were previously owned by Dream Office Real Estate Investment Trust and are valued at approximately $140 million. Market Square at King and Frederick Street is one of the acquired buildings, as well as 2 additional buildings on Frederick Street, 1 on Queen Street, and 3 along King Street. The sale of a potential 8th building in Waterloo is still pending. All of these combined represent more than 1 million square feet in office space.
According to Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, Waterloo Region offers more homes for students than demand, and new construction continues. Over 5,000 student beds are offered in town, and this number is still rising. The universities estimate lower enrollment for the next 5 years. According to the CMHC, this disproportion may have consequences.
The student housing prices have gone quite a bit higher, but they're getting more quality for what they're renting. I find students are looking for more single apartments or bedrooms with a separate bathroom. So they have more choices now. There is more availability on the market, newer high-rise buildings that are geared to students, as well as some of the older houses that are struggling a little bit right now because they're not as modern or not as up-to-date, but more affordable.
At Waterloo Region, students have more choices as landlords compete to have better quality and lower rental prices.
The City of Kitchener and Kitchener Public Library offer a special opportunity for today's youth to showcase their filmmaking talents. The Kitchener Public Library has teamed up with the City of Kitchener to offer a youth video competition. The competition allows youth between the ages of 12 and 25 to showcase an original short film or animation. This opportunity offers cash rewards and prizes to 3 top films in each age group. Librarian and judge of the competition, Julie says many can benefit from this competition.
So the benefit is definitely that the library gets to engage with youth in the community in this fabulous artistic competition. We know there are lots of creative people out there, and especially creative youth. So this is the most perfect way for us to offer a competition with great reward.
The Kitchener Public Library is offering workshops and advice to all youth seeking help. The last day for submissions is March 31st. For more information, check out the City of Kitchener website.
Approximately every minute of every day, someone in Canada needs blood, and you can give your support by donating blood at the Bridgeport Plaza's Blood Donor Clinic. Here you can either book an appointment or just walk in, as help is always needed. There are as many blood donor clinics all around Canada, just like this one, where you can even book in using the iPad provided. Patients are always welcome here, and while being seated at the chairs, nurses will help donors be as comfortable as possible. After the patients complete their blood donation, they are then held back for a couple moments while they are welcomed with snacks to help them continue their day. The clinic is open from Monday to Saturday at these assigned hours.
Well, the weather sure has had its ups and downs. Let's head over to Monty to find out what to expect for this week.
Thanks, guys. So, as you can see right here, today it's a little bit chilly. It's minus 3 degrees, but a low of minus 12 degrees. As of tomorrow, 5 degrees, as you can see over here. It's getting a little bit better for the week. Low of -2, so a little bit chilly, maybe some sweater weather. As you can see on Wednesday, it gets a lot better, kind of. Not at night though, like later at night, it gets really cold. But as you can see on Thursday, Friday, so an averaging of like 15 degrees Celsius, so it's getting pretty good. So as you can see, like even on the weekend, gets up to even 20 degrees, so it gets really, really good. So as you can see, spring is just around the corner. Back to the desk, guys.
A new urban village called 6.0 is coming to downtown Kitchener. The Zeri Group announced that they have purchased the entire block at 641 King Street West in Kitchener. The 2.4 acres of land is located between the railway tracks and the Wellington Street South. It also includes Ontario Seed property. The project will replace the existing mall to hold high-density traffic. The original Kaufman Mansion will be preserved for the new area attached with the demolish. The Xer Group says that this environment will create a new urban village, a place where people can live, work, and play. Here's a good way to motivate kids to read more: free pizza. At the University and Bridge Plaza, New Orleans Pizza has a new program to motivate kids to read more. Serving at Sandown Public School, kids who are willing to read will be able to get free pizza for their hard work. The New Orleans owner suggests this.
Kids love pizza, and I love pizza too. And what's a better way to motivate them into reading? I believe that kids are way exposed to the digital world way too early on, and they don't have too much opportunity to read any books, or I should say many books. Having good reading habits early on in their life, I'm pretty sure will benefit them later on in their lives.
With the help of his delivery drivers, their pizza donations are easily done with the happiness of the children thanking them every day.
Paul Tavares is staying 90 days and nights in a tent to raise awareness for homelessness. At Water Street Shoppers Drug Mart parking lot, Monday, February 6th, Paul Tavares began his 90 days and nights outside in his tent to create awareness for homelessness. He is accepting all forms of donations, such as money, as well as food, clothing, and hygiene products.
First week of December, there was an article on the Bridges shelter in behind us, and talking about their increasing numbers that they've been having there. 5 years ago, when I came back from Alberta, they were averaging about 75 people per night. Now they're over 100 people per night, and that's really kind of an overcrowded situation for them now. And after I read that article, I was trying to think of a way that I could contribute. I myself personally was homeless 5 years ago, so it's kind of a giving back for me.
He hopes to raise $10,000 by the end of the 90 days, and he's going to split the proceeds to Cambridge Shelter Corporation, the Bridges, Cambridge Self-Help Food Bank, Trinity Community Table, the Vineyard Church, and Hand Up for the Homeless Cambridge. Waterloo Regional Police Service continued their search for the driver of a hit and run. 2 months ago, on November 26, 2016, Paul Lalonde was crossing Cedar Street towards the Westgate Plaza when he was hit by a white Ford pickup truck. The suspect fled the scene and was later seen running a red light during escape. Paul Lalonde was pronounced dead at the scene. Besides the street, there lies a memorial to remember him by. The Waterloo Regional Police Service have created a reenactment video this week of the hit and run, and the police are encouraging anyone with information to call. You can check out the reenactment video on their website at www.wrps.on.ca.
A beloved fairy tale come to life with the help of the audience. A small theater company has come to Cambridge with a delightful play located at City Hall in the Center for the Arts.
It's our adaptation of the original Grimm fairy tale, Rumpelstiltskin. Yes, Stuffelbag's style is sort of an improvised storytelling style. We have a narrator who tells the story with the help of several professional actors, but we ask our audience members to be involved in the show. Some to come in, play some of the lead parts in the show itself, and then the rest of the audience to join in other kinds of ways. We like to think that every time we do a show, every time we visit a school or a theater, somewhere in that audience there's a kid who kind of goes, I could be a storyteller, I could be, how much fun would that be?
Located in the Toyota Auditorium, the show cost as little as $5 a person. The show was sold out and every seat was filled. The audience was thrilled. The Patch, a local thrift store located in Cambridge, is being forced to relocate. Currently located at 96 Grand Avenue, the Patch will soon be moving. Local developers have bought out the Patch and its surrounding stores. The Patch will remain open until February 15th. Before the store closes, they'll be cleaning out all items. Customers should be excited to know that the Patch will only be moving down the street. Their new location can be found in downtown Galt at 18 Main.
Cancer Support Center to be closed due to costs of rent. The centrally located property is in need of donations. Hope Springs Cancer Support Center is closing its doors for good at the end of February due to the high rate of renting their current building. For so many people, this is the only place for them to get help. The center has many options like their wig room for those who need one, as well as they also have a treatment room for those seeking more in-depth help. For those who are suffering, they can find many resources in their resource center. But the clock is ticking for Hope Springs. They only have until the end of February until their doors close forever. They need donation, and you, the community, are their only hope. That's it for this morning news.
Enjoy your day and see you tomorrow morning for some more hard-hitting news.